Alright guys, this is going to be a layout update. I haven't done one in a while, and even though not much has changed, it's time I do one. So starting off here, you guys might see that the yard has been painted, smoothed out, and is essentially done. There's a few areas that got white paint mixed in, and it looks a little lighter. And obviously, pavement isn't always the same color, and it fades different rates and stuff like that. But it's a little too noticeable in this case, so I think I'm gonna change that and apply, more paint so it all looks about the same color, and then it'll fade on the layout just like it would in real life. So that's that. And next here we got the track, the switches on the yard, and I put ballast on them and got it all worked in around the little mechanisms so it switches just fine. But it also looks good too. So that's that. And I've also done that at that end as well. However, there's cars over there, so you're not gonna see that right now. Next up is the mountain over on that end, and the mountain right there. I've been slowly working on putting turf and stuff. It doesn't stick very well, so it's not always a fun thing to do, and therefore it's not really done yet. I haven't put much effort into it. Next is this yellow section of grass in there. That's going to be replaced hopefully by the next layout update you guys see. This whole scenery in here will all be completed. So that's that. And then right in here, I told you about this in another video, how that got kind of smushed one time, and I plan to repair that. I'll just put some plaster cloth over top of it and let it take care of itself. I'll just do the scenery like all around it. I have three locomotives and one rail car there, and a trolley. So 2 locomotives, a trolley, and a rail car there. Those don't have boxes, or the box is too small, so I don't know where to put it. So for right now, it's just staying there. And moving along here, I'm preparing the area for the lake. I'm getting really excited to start building the lake. Right now there's a lot of scenery supplies because I've been working on the mountain around it, specifically up by the tunnel at the top there. You might see there's some grass kind of getting laid out around the locomotive there. And then I'll do the same thing on that side and start adding more trees, and also work with the rocks to make them look more realistic. But then I will lay the spackling putty under the bridge, paint it, and pour down some realistic water from Woodland Scenics. So that's it for that table. Moving on here, I have added some bushes along the top, and I've taken the loose ones off, so now they're all pretty solid. There you see my Athearn Genesis SD70 ACE running, and that has a whole bunch of DCC features that I've put on. Well, they were already there, I've just enabled and programmed them to my liking. If you watch my videos, you can see what I'm talking about. Those are the DCC programming ones with the Tsunami boards. But as far as the layout goes, all I've really done over here is I've pulled up the loose ballast, which there's a lot of back behind the table, and I'm going to fill that in with the fine ballast, because when you have that glued down, it is solid as a rock. So I like using that now. The white fine ballast for some reason does not stick, but the gray does, so I'm going to use the gray. Let's see. Oh, I've definitely, you probably should notice this if you see my previous videos, I've cleaned off the top of the layout here. I'm going to start building scenery around here as soon as I finish the lake, and I think having a clean layout is pretty important to do that. So all I really have there is some alcohol for cleaning the wheels, and a spray bottle with the water and dishwasher detergent mix, so that the ground cover sticks better. And that's almost it. One little thing here that is kind of neat. Take it off the tripod. These foam sheets work really well to just stick your decoders in. If you're not using it immediately, just stick your little decoder in the foam piece. And that one doesn't have any pins on it, so it doesn't stay real well. But that works pretty well to keep your decoders in place, and it's also easy to remember where they are. And finally, I just use Woodland Scenics. There. I don't really know. Oh, what is this? This is Scenic cement bottle. I cleaned it out, cut the top off, and it works pretty good for holding brushes, pencils, and little tools like that. Eventually I'll have a bunch of them, one for brushes, one for marking tools, and one for blades. So that's that. And that concludes my layout update. So thanks for watching, and check out more videos in the future.